Anambra State government arrests 2 suspected quack doctors at Aloy, Demili South Council area. Bola Ahmed Tinubu sworn in as President, Federal Republic of Nigeria. Fresh attacks hit Ukrainian capital, Kyiv. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. And now the details of the news. I am Priska Wankwo. Anambra State government has debunked the viral video on social media platforms purporting that Governor Chukwuma Soludo was thrown out of VIP sitting position at the presidential inauguration ceremony. A statement signed by the press secretary to the governor, Mr. Christian Aburime, described the video as very mischievous and misleading and a handwork of mischief makers who derive pleasure in misinforming the general public. The statement explained that the video shows Governor Chukwuma Soludo arriving in the Eagle Square for the presidential swearing-in ceremony in Abuja and was courteously redirected by protocol officials to the position rightly reserved for him at the other side of the VVIP sitting position. He pointed out that redirecting invited guests to their rightful sitting position is neither an issue nor a condescending act, and made it clear that Governor Soludo remains one of the few governors that was respectfully honored and invited officially to attend the presidential swearing-in ceremony. The statement called on the general public to disregard the trending video. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has called for concerted efforts in the ongoing fight against insecurity and commended the church for its role in that regard. Governor Soludo will make the call during a Thanksgiving service to mark the end of the 3rd session of the 6th Synod of the Diocese of Agwata held at Holy Trinity Church, Buku. Equally charged the church not to relent in its responsibility of improving the moral tone of the society. Correspondent Emmanuel Chibata reports that the theme for the Synod is Divine Principles of Transformation Stewardship. We have details of those reports from here.
Represented by the Commissioner for Agriculture, Dr. Foster Ihejofo, Governor Soludo commended the leadership of the Diocese of Agwata for all its programs aimed at creating peace and security. He urged the church to continue to collaborate with the state government in its efforts towards bringing social amenities, especially in the area of education and human capital development.
The importance of the Synod cannot be overemphasized, cannot be overstated, because it does give the leadership, membership, and stakeholders in the church the opportunity to take stock, look at the achievements in the past year, and provide solutions to challenges that are still lingering.
The President of the Synod and Bishop of Agwata Diocese, Right Reverend Samuel Ezofo, said the Synod availed them the opportunity to discuss programs of the diocese for the year, while urging the delegates to put into practice what they have garnered for the good of mankind and the society. The Synod preacher and Bishop of Amichi Diocese, Right Reverend Ephraim Ikako, who spoke on the topic, The Challenges Before Us, Faithful Stewardship, said that the Synod team is apt and challenging, and if put into practice, Nigeria will be transformed positively. He explained that the greatest challenge in the church, public service, governance, and Nigeria is the absence of faithful stewardship, lamenting that at present evil is being celebrated and good is rejected, and called on the people to allow the Holy Spirit direct their daily lives for them to overcome temptation. Bishop Ikako charged Christians to strive to be faithful and courageous stewards and focus on pleasing God instead of men.
But if I young every Anglican season open one to get the meaning of the season, the message of the season, the purpose of the season, and the realization of that season in your life.
In separate speeches, a retired bishop of the province of the Niger and pioneer bishop of Nnewi Diocese, Most Reverend Godwin Opala, said the synod will not only enhance the physical and spiritual growth of the church and host community, but also transform the society through the teachings of the bishop and the synod preacher. The Accountant General of Anambra State, Dr. Chukwudi Okoli, in his remarks, emphasized that it is important as a person or public servant to become a faithful steward, stressing that accountability and transparency should be placed at work. Also speaking, Archdeacon Ibuhu Archdeaconry, Venerable Emmanuel Nwankwo, thanked the diocese and Bishop Ezofo for the synod in Ibuhu. According to him, more souls will be won for God. Contributing, the chairman Synod Central Planning Committee, Sir Emma Okpaloka, and wife of the diocesan chancellor, Lady Ndidi Obiora, said the program was impactful. The president, Agwata Diocesan Women's Ministry, Mrs. Chinyere Ezofo, diocesan legal team, traditional ruler of Ibuhu, Igwe Alexander Azike, wife of the former vice president of Nigeria, Mrs. Ifeoma Ekweme, former president general, Joint Council of Knights, Church of Nigeria, Sir Isaiah Ezezika, and president general Ibuhu community, Sir Chris Ike, among others, graced the occasion. Thanksgiving, prayer, cutting of the synod cake, and planting of the tree signifying the spread and growth of the gospel at Holy Trinity Church, Ibuhu, climaxed the event.
One of the beggars caught during the raid which took place in Awka on Wednesday last week has been financially empowered by the Anambra State Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Welfare. Details of this report from here.
The financial support given to the beggar is part of the ministry's mandate in ensuring that vulnerable beggars caught in the streets are empowered to start up some businesses. Handing over the cash to the physically challenged beggar, Ms. Ifeoma Chuhu, a native of Otolo Nnewi, the Women and Social Welfare Commissioner, Mrs. Ifi Obinabo, who noted that the support came from the wife of the governor of Anambra State, Nonye Soludo, advised her to make good use of the money given to her. Mrs. Obinabo used the medium to warn Ms. Chuhu that if she is caught again in the street begging, she will be charged to court. Appreciating the governor's wife and the commissioner, Ms. Chuhu promised to use the fund judiciously in order to better her life.
Two suspected quack doctors, Mrs. Anayo Okwara of Brightland Hospital and Maternity Limited and Mr. Igwe Obunna of Favor of God Hospital and Maternity operating illegally in Alo, Idemili South Local Government Area have been arrested by the Anambra State Government. Health correspondent Chibuzo Kwe has the details.
The raid was led by the Anambra State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Afam Obinike, accompanied by some security men as well as members of the Anambra Joint Enforcement Team, led by its state coordinator, retired Air Vice Marshal Ben Chiobi, who was represented by the Director of Operations of the team, Mr. Chukwuma Opalezuhu. Recall that recently, the Anambra State Ministry of Health shut down the two hospitals and another one at Adazienu community for operating and declared the operators wanted. While Mr. Okwara was arrested by Alo vigilante men, Mr. Bonna was arrested by the commissioner and his team. Speaking during the exercise, Dr. Obinike, who narrated that the ministry has already closed 5 hospitals in the state for operating illegally and being run by quacks, thanked the immediate past and current President General of Alo community for their hard work, which resulted in the success of the exercise. The commission insisted that Anambra is not a place for quacks to practice and noted that they are determined to eliminate quackery in the state. Dr. Obinike urged the Anambra to be vigilant and equally called on various communities in the state to emulate what Alo community has done by monitoring what is going on in their areas. He commended Governor Chukwuma Soludo for giving them all the necessary support they desire to excel in their assignment and revealed that the suspects will be charged to court for them to answer for their crimes.
I want to tell people that Anambra State is no longer safe for quacks, and we are determined to eliminate it totally, because deaths are irreversible cause. Like any death that occurred cannot come back again. So we will continue to, in fact, this is one of the things we are not pushing back on. And unfortunately, some of them try to come and bribe us.
The President General of Alo People's Convention, Chief Emmanuel Ojuhu, told the ABS that after much complaints and incessant deaths in Brightland Hospital Limited, they had a cause to query Mr. Okwara's medical claims and discovered that all his certificates were forged. Hence, their letter to the State Ministry of Health and thanked Dr. Obinike for his swift response.
People are not coming to hospital to die. People are coming to hospital for their lives to be saved. But that's not the case. And I tell you, this is just the beginning. We are going to clean up this time.
Mr. Okwara claimed that he's a homeopathic doctor, but agreed that his certificates were forged when grilled by the commissioner.
Are you a medical doctor?
I'm a homeopathic.
Okay, homeopathic medicine. So what are you treating? As a homeopathic, what are you treating?
I'm treating serious illness.
Serious illness. So medical doctors treat serious in small.
I'm treating disease.
In the case of Igwe Bunna of Father of God Hospital and Maternity, who operates in Alo and the other Zenu communities, he's not even a doctor or have any medical knowledge. He also uses his facility at Adazenu as both a hospital and nursing school, where students pay between 70 and 100,000 naira each to study nursing without any teacher except himself, as confirmed by some students' nurses met at the facility. The Director of Medical Services, Anambra State Ministry of Health, Dr. Ugochukwu Chukwulobelu, was also present during the exercise. From Alo, in Idomili South local government area, this is Chibuzo Okoye for ABS News.
11 open-heart surgeries were successfully performed at Dame Irene Okwosa Memorial Hospital, Orifite, while over 1,000 persons received free medical treatment courtesy of Sir Emeka Okwosa Foundation in conjunction with the VUM Foundation USA. Staff reporter Gochukwu Orano will cover the medical fair reports that people suffering from various ailments, common tropical diseases, and eye problems were also treated in the May 2023 edition. Her reports.
According to the foundation, 11 open-heart surgeries were successfully carried out, and all the 11 patients who came from different parts of the country are in stable condition. In an interview with the ABS, the general manager of Sir Emeka Okwosa Foundation, Ms. Amanda Obidike, said the open-heart surgery lasted for 2 weeks, saying that the foundation always makes conscious effort to have a community medical care after open-heart surgeries, where general practitioners give free treatment to people in Orifite and the environs, adding that an ophthalmologist was integrated in this year's medical mission after finding out that some patients who were treated last year complained of eye problem to the general practitioners. Ms. Obidike unveiled that 1,000 people were targeted in the primary healthcare delivery, stating that the motivation behind the gesture was to give back to the society.
We concentrated on open heart surgery, but we also have this tradition of having this community medical fair, especially, for residents that are, around the foundation and in Orifite.
The media manager of the foundation, Sir Oselo Kofo, said the foundation rolled out programs to assist the people, hoping that the gesture will motivate other affluent individuals to assist the downtrodden.
This is the 6th medical fair we're having, right? And the surgery, and this is the 3rd surgery mission. That is the medical mission of the VUM Foundation to our, cardiothoracic hospital, right? So a lot is happening. It's costing us millions and millions of naira, right? But we're not regretting it because to God be the glory.
A general medical practitioner at the Dame Irene Okwosa Memorial Hospital, Orifite, Dr. Kelechi Ahamba, who said they recorded massive turnout of patients suffering from various ailments, including common tropical diseases, observed the excitement and rush from the people to access the free Medicare, while an ophthalmologist, Dr. Chikezie Ekpemo, said people are diagnosed of various eye problems ranging from cataract, conjunctivitis, among others, attributing some to feeding habit, and advised people to take plenty of fruits. Some of the beneficiaries of the free Medicare, Mr. Edmond Amamchukwu, Ezechukwu Akosa, Mrs. Ozioma Okoye, and Ngozi Mmadubobi, thanked the donor for ensuring their wellness and prayed God to bless and replenish his pocket.
Free Kenya obi bunsangore. Oto si we nya yo free ogbon o na eme every year. Ana Chineke nna me ko na eme oto ya da gozie. Ọ na-agọzi ọfụma.
Ogochukwu Orano for ABS News.
Still to come on the news tonight, Bola Ahmed Tinubu sworn in as the new president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Fresh attacks hit Ukrainian capital Kyiv by mission forces. Here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has called for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. The news returns up to now. Stay tuned.
House refreshment is goodness to go round. Introducing the Peak Yogurt Drink 1 liter Full House pack with more refreshment, which contains fresh cow milk. Enjoy Full House goodness filled with essential vitamin and minerals. Peak, reach for your peak.
A Peak protein breakfast gets you up to a great day. How do I know? Because my daddy goes to his work feeling good and always with a smile. Mommy is always filled with confidence. My sister is always in tune. And for me, learning new things becomes absolute fun. Because all day and every day, the Peak goes on.
Start your day with a Peak protein breakfast. Peak, reach for you.
You're welcome back to the news. Bola Tinubu, the former Lagos State Governor, has been sworn in as the country's new president. He took the oath of office from Justice Olukayode Ariwola in a ceremony attended by local and foreign dignitaries in Abuja, the capital. The presidents of Ghana and Rwanda were among a number of leaders from across the continent who were present. Tinubu, 71, succeeds Muhammadu Buhari, who was ineligible to run again after 4-year terms that began in 2015. Both men are members of the All Progressives Congress, APC. In his first speech as president, Tinubu promised to run an inclusive government and ensure proper representation of women and young people. In our administration, women and youth will feature prominently, he said. He also mentioned the need for a thorough house cleaning of the country's monetary policy, saying that a central bank must work towards a unified exchange rate. The new president, the fifth since the return of democracy in 1999, will have to tackle a struggling economy and widespread insecurity in Africa's most populous country. To keep a smile on the faces of Nigerian children, an Ocha local government area has joined the rest of the world to celebrate the 2023 Children's Day. The event was held at the local government headquarters, Neni. Emmanuel Chibota tells us more.
In his address, Mr. Ozo said the vision of the present administration is to create conducive environment for learning, provide all necessary incentive and encouragement that will see children become the best in their respective chosen fields. He explained that the state government places high premium and human capital development with the children as the main focus, adding that it will leave no stone unturned in investing huge resources on child education. Thanking Governor Soludo for investing in education, including employing over 5,000 teachers, Mr. Ozo urged the children to avoid truancy and keeping bad friends to avoid juvenile delinquency, while calling on parents to seek the happiness of their children always without compromising discipline.
With this 1 2 skills, some of our children will be busy instead of engaging in all those vices, and it's yielding result because they appreciate Mr. Governor for bringing them on board, to having interest in the youth, because the youth is the future of tomorrow.
Chairman on the occasion, Barrister Peter Emene, said the day is special to celebrate children who are the future leaders, reminding parents and guardians to train their children and wards in the fear of God to become exemplary in the society.
To respect their parents, respect their elders, respect the communities and the laws governing the communities. No child should involve in crime.
After the march passed, Regal Secondary School, Nri, won the first position, and Ojiako Memorial Grammar School, Adaziani, came second at the secondary school category. For primary schools, Ezani Obidigo Primary School, Neni, merged the winner, while Central School Obeledu came second and Ojiako Memorial Primary School Adazinubu came third. The event also featured presentation of prizes to the students.
Russian missiles have hit Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, following 2 nights of heavy drone strikes. They were all reportedly shut down and there are no reports of casualties. Flaming debris from the intercepted missiles landed in residential areas in central Kyiv. Russia has launched 16 air attacks on the Ukrainian capital this month. The latest, however, was unusual because it took place during the day and seemed to be targeted at the city center. All other air assaults on the capital so far in May have taken place at night and appear to be directed at critical national infrastructure and air defenses on the outskirts. Air Force spokesman Yuri Inhan said that Islander ballistic missiles were used in the latest attack and that it was possible that X-300 and X-400 missiles had also been fired. According to reports, only one person was injured and all missiles were destroyed by Ukrainian air defenses. Russian authorities claimed that all their targets had been hit. Air raid sirens reportedly also rang out across several other Ukrainian regions. Despite defeat to Brazil in their last group game, Flying Eagles head coach Ladan Bossou remains adamant that his team has what it takes to get to the final of the ongoing Under-20 World Cup in Argentina. Point Sports Extra reports. June headed home the opener from Marquinhos' corner before the later scored the second, following a lightning counter-attack as Nigeria suffered a 2-0 defeat, their first loss at the tournament in the La Plata Stadium on Saturday. This result means that the Flying Eagles are yet to secure a victory over their Brazilian counterparts since they first met 40 years ago at Mexico '83. Bossou's Glass, who had already qualified for the last 16 place after wins over the Dominican Republic and Italy, finished third in their Group D on goal differences. Speaking to the media after the game, the 55-year-old tactician, however, refused to dwell on the defeat, but insisted that his boys would fight for the trophy. You can follow news and program on ABS in many parts of the world by liking our Facebook page at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television, or you can follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. To end the news, a recap of the main points. Anambra State government has debunked viral video on Governor Soludo at presidential inauguration ceremony in Abuja. Anambra State government has arrested 2 suspected quack doctors at Alo, Idemili, South Kansai area. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been sworn in as the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria. Fresh attacks has hit Ukrainian capital, Kyiv. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's it for the evening news at this time on ABS Television. Thanks for watching. I am Priska Wampo. Good evening and have a wonderful night rest.
Ovieme.
Oh, I wish you were here.
I'm always with you.
But it's not the same without you.